Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another video, and today I'll be checking out a new track from Resolve. It's called Death Awaits. I did Move to Trash. When that came out, I was covering the album as that was dropping as well prior to that, so Resolve is a band I'm definitely keeping my eye on, a band I love the sound of. I will link all of their social media as well as the music video that I'll be using in the reaction portion of this video in the description. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Death awaits, eyes wide open, guessing to accept my fate. At the gates, too late to decide if I should run or stay. Run away!
The lighting at that show is phenomenal.
I can't remember when it's crack, but here we are now. When people will face the black, when it ain't nothing to back. These hidden fires so strong. The versions they lost in my own and fall too low. See shadows behind my back, make me run. What if I learn to live like the rest of them? Catch my breath, give me rest, you will stop feeling left. Gotta deal with it, things will never be the same.
Catchy chorus.
What if I was the problem? What if I change? Find my place, get a fresh start, I'll seal my grave. Cloud of despair, rain above my head. Forever nights now I know.
Oh.
Gotta deal with it, things will never be the same. What if I was the problem? What if I change? Find my place, get a fresh start, I'll seal my grave. Cloud of despair, rain above my head. Forever nights now I know.
Resolve, Death Awaits. Let's discuss. I think even after one listen, I am comfortable saying that I prefer this track to over Move to Trash. And though I liked that song, it didn't hold much weight with me as time went on like the album did. I felt like the album was a great introduction for me to this band. And then this going forward has, I think, what I will be looking for to kind of keep on repeat and that sort of thing for my taste, because one being the drumming on this track, absolutely phenomenal. There's really not one point in the song where I didn't feel like the drums were bringing that energy or could capture my attention, that type of thing. And then also the chorus, that is just a super catchy chorus, which they do extremely well. And I feel like this track does have a little bit of a different sound to it than anything that they've done prior. Not crazy different or anything, but it definitely has a different mood, a different feel to it. If you listen through the album, listen to Move to Trash, then listen to this track, I think it'll be apparent that that's the case. But at the same time, it still brings over those qualities like this chorus. Though it has a different feel, obviously, like I'm saying with the song, it still brings that potential that they had when I first heard them, and then kind of capitalizes on that, if that makes sense. It's got the catchiness there in the breakdown. It's got drumming that stands out to me all the way through the track. The breakdown, nothing too complex or like, you know, in your face, but very, very much something that will, you know, stick in my memory and be a part of the song that I'm still looking forward to. It doesn't need to be anything super insane or crazy in the breakdown. It could be something that, you know, does the job and does it well. And, you know, I feel like there are some times where we get into stuff that's just like so wild and like eyebrow raising, but then when it comes to how it goes over with repeat value and kind of staying on the radar, it doesn't do as much as something that's equally focused, like I feel that this track is, if that makes sense. I don't want that to come across wrong either, like I don't enjoy the breakdown, because it doesn't need, I guess the point is more along the lines of it doesn't need to be something like super over the top, or it can be something like this and has nearly the same, if not a better, more lasting impact than something that may be like, you know, have that wow factor on first listen, but then as time goes on, that kind of wears off, that sort of thing, if that makes sense. But anyway, point being, I really like what the breakdown did for this song, and then also having the heaviness come back around in the outro, because when the breakdown ends, you are definitely left like, ooh, like I love that pattern at the end there, and like, you know, I wish I could get, and then you do get that, but at the same time, the chorus was definitely a necessity to bring back in as well at that point. The bridge on this track too, phenomenal. It's just thorough, very solid all the way through, something that will go onto the playlist for me. No complaints. I definitely hope that this is an indication of what's to come for Resolve, because this does feel like good footing coming out of the album. Move to Trash is a fun song. I think the music video has a huge impact as well. But when we're discussing in terms of stuff that I listen to from them, I do a lot of like Forever Yours is still a track that I revisit a lot. The title track off the album, that's stuff that had much more of a lasting impact on me, and I do feel like this will be a sort of more in that vein for me than the stuff that didn't so much. Anyway, those are my thoughts after first listen. I will link the music video I used in the reaction portion of this video, as well as all of Resolve's social media, any merch that you can get, or support links in the description of this video. Other than that, you can also find my link tree there, which will have the Patreon link. We have monthly live streams for patrons. I make patrons. I make playlists / mixtapes for people who are on tier 3. We have a bunch of stuff that goes into Patreon, more stuff coming out before the end of this month and continuing into next month. So if you're interested in checking that out, that will be there, as well as the Discord server invite link. That is where the community is based for my YouTube channel. A lot of wonderful people. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.